How's it going, everybody? I'm gonna pull up the YouTube here, see if you have anybody watching, commenting on the chat. This is a big matchup here. Looks like James just warming up. We'll give him a second to do that. I'll be back when we start. All right, I think we're gonna get started here. I believe it's rack your own in this tournament. 9 ball on the break does not count in all pockets. Early 9 does count. A huge break by James. A little kiss there on the 8 ball. That's going to line him up just beautifully for the 1. I believe we're looking at the 2 down here, so a potential 2-9 combo to start off the match. Yeah, it looks like James is taking that route. Yeah, and a 2-9 combo for James to start it off. I'll get a chance here to see Mike break. Melina Mike to break. Let's see what you got, Melina Mike. He slug racked himself. So kind of a little bit of a cluster here for James. The 1, 8, and 9 are tied up in the middle table. So I'm seeing safe here. And I wonder if there's a possibility he can kind of break that 1 up into the 9 and play safe coming this way. I don't really see much right here, but it would be cool to get yourself a little safety here and break that up a little bit. Give yourself an opportunity to run out. And we'll see what James elects to do. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at a combo here. Yeah, he went for the combo. And left Mike tough. So definitely we'll see a safety here. Depending on how that 1 lines up with that 8, it is possible to kind of take the 3 ball combo and make the 7, but I like safe. I like just touching on that 6 ball. Yeah, just like that. Great shot from Mike. And James is going to find the bottom right corner and scratch. You know, one thing I've learned over the years is, You know, if somebody plays a safe on you, it's really, really rewarding just to get the hit a lot of times. You know, like as you develop your skills, you're able to kick and stick and like do all these other things. Play safes with kicks, make balls. But I mean, really getting a hit on the ball can be very, very rewarding. So Mike with shape on the 3. He's going to come bottom and just trying to come out 2 rails and bounce back out for the, oh, he elected to go kind of down. I think there, like kind of coming this way, just trickling yourself out, kind of like Zian with the cue ball. Well, let me clear my lines there. James making quick work of this rack. Gonna route. It looks like he's going to take a 2-0 lead over Mike. Mike concedes the game. And we'll be seeing James racking and breaking. James with a monster break here. And a ball had dropped. So a shot here on the 1. Not sure if he's going to elect to play safe here or kind of go for it. If you go for it in that top right corner, you're kind of traveling this way and running into these balls. Potentially just run into that 4 and get a shot on the 2. I think he's going to go for it here. Yeah, I ran into the 2, and yeah, he's going to get a fortunate roll off of that. You know, easy kind of just roll this ball up and take the 3 in the side. And the 4 will be right there waiting. You want to give yourself a little bit of an angle on this 4 ball. You want to make sure you can be able to get somewhere in this area for the 5. You know, the higher the angle on the 5, the better. I like getting on this 5 and coming above the 7 rather than going below it. I've been really trying to focus on that myself, is getting above balls like this rather than taking them past the side pocket. You can get a little off on your angles, and it just makes the shot weird. But when you're above it, it's completely different. Tough here. Not sure what James is going to do as far as slow rolling or hitting it full. I like that shot. That's one thing also I've been working on is following through and trusting your stroke and cue ball control to get shape rather than, you know, slow rolling that ball in. You know, and potentially, I mean, I have left balls hanging in the side pockets, corner pockets, like so often because I'm trying to hold the ball. And it bites me in the ass a lot of times. And, you know, everything you can do to kind of be more consistent and really trusting your cue ball control. Nothing on the break here for Mike. We are going to see the cue ball end up right here. Oh, he is going a different route. He's going to go for this combo. All right, James DAVEE. Is he going to get in trouble here? I think he's okay. I think that's the 4 ball in the bottom left, so he's going to have to do some sort of carom on the 3-5 if he can pot this 1 ball. Yeah, see, like that's another thing right there. He stroked through that ball and came back and forth to get his position on here. You know, and like over time, you can develop yourself with some comfortability taking shots like that rather than trying to hold it. You see a lot of the pros really stroking through all of their shots, you know, and as you develop and you move to 9-foot tables, you start using a lot more center ball and really letting your stroke out. So James does have a shot here on the 3. Not really sure what he was looking at there. I can imagine he's going to cut that on the side. Yeah, just kind of seeing where the cue ball is going to go. So an opportunity for Mike here. James is making quick work of this match. So it would be good for Mike to get a game here. Very important game in a race to 7. I like that. Mike coming 3 rails out for the 4 ball. Kind of roll up on this line and just go directly towards the 6. See here, he's a little above this ball, so he could potentially run into the 7, but I think he has enough to just kind of miss it. A little bit of right English and come out. See there, you know, you're cutting it a little close. I like using a little bit of right if you can to come out this way. Give yourself a bigger margin of error. I think he has a little bit of an angle here. I think he can follow the ball, kind of come up table. Kind of sit here and he elects to draw. I like that. No less chance of scratching on that shot. You do got to watch out for the side. So these players are playing pretty quick. I'm trying to I feel like I'm talking a lot. I'm trying to keep up with these guys, but yeah, I'm here for the ride. Tournaments being played at Golden Fleece Billiards in Everett, Washington. Actually at a conference in Tacoma right now. I have sitting in my hotel room, I have a view of the south end of the Puget Sound, so I'm not too far away from these guys. I can find some free time. I want to go check out this venue. I was talking with somebody on a match I did earlier, and yeah, he said it's his favorite layout of a venue. There's 2 levels of tables. So yeah, if you're ever in the Seattle/Tacoma, Washington area, check out Golden Fleece Billiards. 3 sponsors in this event: Q-Tech, Miucci, and Lux. And yeah, I mean, the EvoSports system is incredible. I mean, like I just said, I'm in a hotel, you know, an hour south of where these guys are, and I'm able to commentate this match remotely from my laptop. So EvoSports is just an incredible system. It's really given me an opportunity to test out the waters of commentation, and really, really enjoying it. So James here with another monster break. Shot on the 1. Opportunity, I think, to take the 2 in the side here. You have a little trouble down there with the 4 and the 5. You got to kind of figure that out sooner than later. I'm not sure if he's going to elect to play safe, depending on how he's feeling. And the position he gets on the 2, there could be a bank shot. And if he gets just right on this, he could break it out right now. But I think he is a little low to get the breakout. So we'll see what James does here, taking a little bit of extra time. Yep, James, I think, is electing to play the bank and hopefully nudge the 5 towards the corner pocket rather than away from it. That'll work too. I think here you can take this ball right in the corner, and the cue ball will kind of follow kind of this way. And you can take it in the side. Take the 7 in the side. And to kind of stun force this out. He likes to go straight up. If I'm not mistaken, all five of these racks have been conceded. Players getting good shape, you know, on the 9 ball. Players will typically just say you can have it, you don't need to shoot that ball, and they'll go on to the next rack. Let me see what's going on in the chat. I was trying to pull that up, but I mean these guys are playing, you know, they're playing quick, so. Mike's not getting the best breaks this match, but a fortunate roll leaving James tough on this one. James elects to roll out. Yeah, James, I mean, I've been at these tournaments, a couple in Vegas, a couple in Lincoln City, Oregon, and you know, every time I go to these events, like James is winning something. He is winning something, and it's been like that the past 3 years. I've noticed, you know, James's name, you know, at the top. With Mike's with windows open, and man, this guy has done so much for pool. And since I've been following, I think it's been about 1.5 years, and you know, going around interviewing all the players, really getting into the depths of pool and what goes through their thought process. You know, Mike is doing a lot for pool. So nice jump shot there for James. Gonna leave Mike an opportunity. A little bit of a cut shot. Let's see what he can do if he can put a little inside and kind of hold this 1 ball for that 2 down there so it doesn't get too far away. Yeah, see, it's tricky, stuff like that, trying to hold the ball. You know, you got to focus on making the ball and figuring out how he can really manipulate the cue ball to kind of go into the vicinity of where you want. Levi Lynn in the chat rooting for James. So tough shot here. As far as getting position on this 3, I think he's a little too hard. Yeah, trying to get in this little window right here to take that 3 and really go for the run out. So he's going to kick and become 2 rails for the kick. And hits the 6 first. So Mike will have ball in hand. That opened the table up a little bit. The 4 was really a big problem ball. I mean, other than the 3, the 4 was a big problem ball, and Mike has ball in hand on it. So let's see if we can get a run out going here for Mike. That's close. It might be enough to really kind of minuscule the treetop action. Yeah, he's not treetop, so that's good. Watch out, 9 ball. Yeah, Mike is... I do not think he can see that 7. Yep, just missed it on the side pocket. Yeah, if you're watching your lower rated player, watch situations like this. You have ball in hand with 3 balls on the table, you know, and watch the better players, watch what they do and what they decide to do. They try to make it as easy as possible. I see a lot of low players struggle there too, where they have 3 balls left in a rotation game. You know, and they make just this little mistake. Maybe they overthink it or take the wrong shot. Yeah, as you're watching pool and progressing, I mean, really try to watch the higher level players and see what they do on situations like that. You know, because the runouts, I mean, you have 9 balls on the table. There are so many different ways you can get out. Well, you know, with 3 balls on the table, you want to find the simplest, easiest way to get out. And it comes over time. I mean, the more you play, the more stuff you learn how to control the cue ball, so you can use stuff like that to your advantage, and as well as like the mental part of it, thinking and figuring out which direction you're going to go. A ball on the break for James, looking like a 1-2 combo. I think he's going to elect to take this 2. I think the 4 is just touching up enough to where it will not go. He did go for the 4, yeah. Yeah, 4 was touching, so it hit the 2 ball and kind of went into the point. Didn't fall, so an opportunity here for Mike. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, James just barely moving the cue ball. Really trying to minimize the distance traveled with the cue ball is a great way to play the game. The more distance you travel, the more room for error there is. Sometimes you have to travel distances, but just making it smooth and I think he has a little too much angle to kind of check back, so I think he's going to go around the world here. Kind of lets go for the 9 ball and gets perfect on the 6 with an angle. We're going to see an 8-9 combo coming up. Makes both balls, flirts with that bottom right corner pocket, and puts himself on the hill. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here with Mike's break. He's smiling about it. That you know they're talking about that break right now. Every single time Mike has broken, and the balls have stayed right where they're at. Levi says, "Wowzers, yeah, man. Every single one of these breaks, those 3 balls in the middle are just sitting there. I think it was anywhere. He made a ball in the break though, so he's going at it. Let's see what he'd like to do. I like safe here." Kind of like that. Put the 2 ball back into the, or the 4 ball back into the pile. Might have left. Yeah, you couldn't see any of that. So James breaking up the pile here. Tree topped over the rail, so you're not going to see any bottoming coming out. I think Mike is just going to try to make this ball, honestly. Five does not pass the 7. Oh no. That was a great shot by Mike, and he had put some inside English on it, and the cue ball just took off and left a window, an opportunity for James to close this rack out. That ball was traveling slow. Looked really good. I mean, it was traveling just like that safe right there, and once it hit the rail, it just took off. So it would have been an unnecessary English there from Mike. There is a jump shot here. You kind of got to land on the 5 ball. I think he's looking at going 2 rails behind it. Kind of coming this direction. He's just going to try to go 1 rail, kind of split the difference between the balls, and a little too much English on that shot. The ball in hand for James, another opportunity for him to close it out. He's going to land back right in that circle. A little bit of check inside on that shot. I wonder what he likes to do here. Maybe come on the bottom side of it. I don't know. You can come on the bottom side. You can take the risk and kind of come into this 9 ball. That's very risky, though, because you can end up behind it. We'll see what he likes to do here. Yep, good shot by James. Top English, going to come 2 rails and out. And he misses it. And he's going to concede this game to Mike, and we're going to continue on. So once again, a ball on the break for James, and a look on the 1. A little cluster here by the 2 with the 8 and the 6. Kind of in the way. I don't see much of an angle here. Let me see if I can come through this ball and see what it's looking like. Yeah, it looks pretty straight. There may be some angle where you can cheat the pocket a little bit, but I don't see very much here. You could... You can kind of just roll the ball in or play stop shot and come off of the top side of that 2 and try to come hide behind the 6 and the 8. Watch out, 9 ball. You can kind of skim the 2 and try to come in behind the 7. Yeah, I like that shot. No rail, though. No rail. Yeah, it's tough playing safes like that because you really have to pay attention to what the balls are going to do, because you don't want it to open up. You know, you hit it too hard and it opens up and leaves a shot. You know, the idea is to get safe. So just a little soft. Maybe you hit it a little thick. A couple of things that could have gone wrong there. Mike misses ball in hand. James is going to cut this 2 ball in. I think he's going to come down this line and come back up table for the 3. And decides to break the balls out. I actually like that shot a lot better. Wish I would have seen that. Because you do two things there. You break the problem out and you stop above the 3 ball. So you aren't guaranteed position, but it's very probable playing the numbers. James is going to come kind of this way with it and roll down. Not entirely what he wanted, but it will work. Might be nudging into this 9 ball. Oh, he has enough of that ball. He can come back. And Mike is going to concede the game. Mike, you missed the last one, man. You gotta make him shoot it. All right, that's it. And we'll see you guys on the next one.